Good morning and welcome everyone to another game of Spring Tour, this time between Out from Hungary, mixed division, and Zombees from Austria. We're bringing you mixed division this time. Hope that you have been watching Ultimate since the morning with Christina Obermeier. We watched Deep Space and Tiefse Tausche? I hope I say that correctly. Panthers and One Tribe, and this time it is Hungary and Austria in mixed division. As you see, the game has just started, so if you have just connected, you haven't missed much. You just missed a pool that rolled out to the sides of the field, and it has been brought back. It wasn't bricked, I'm surprised. And Zombies are starting their first offensive point. They are marching the disc pretty well up the field, now in the second half already. About a halfway mark, nice advancing pass, but looks like it was a little bit behind the receiving player, and Out from Hungary are having their first opportunity for a break. That would be a nice opening for them. Quite static handler, can't really find anything but finally finds a round, but looks like a pick was called. Not entirely sure if it did affect anything, to be honest, but it was called nonetheless, so the disc should go back, as it does on your screens, and we're probably going to restart on the stall 6, looks like. Yeah, Out has been fairly static. Only one cut is going through, and if it's not going through well, then the handler is in a bit of a trouble. But so far, it's working quite well. They're working the disc slowly but surely to the halfway point of the field, approximately. Lots of pivoting, but finally gets the disc off, and now another long throw into the end zone for a first break. For the first score of the game, for a first break, that is Laura Anna Profanter with that first score. And I'm gonna try my best to find who was the thrower for you in just a second. But so far, fairly a quick point, relatively quick point. Of course, it was a break, so there was a turnover. There was a slight throwaway by Zombies in their first offensive possession. Hopefully, they will be able to clean it up on their second point and make it a much cleaner second point. That was Mata Sabolchnaj with the first assist of Out in there. If you're watching us in the live streams, feel free, of course, to send a message in the chat. We're always happy to engage with our audience and to hear what you're saying. If you're supporting anyone, it's always nice to hear and to see. Right, Zombies, their second offensive possession. This time, approximately three quarters of the field have already passed, but let's see that end zone offense and if they will manage to push it through this time. Oof, lots of pressure from the defense there on the catch, but finally swings it around. Oh, and this time that is not going into the hands of the intended receiver, but rather into a hand of the defender. And a long throw goes right away, but once again intercepted by defense. So Zombies have another chance for a dirty hold, and that disc is too long. Unfortunately, for the receiver goes out of the field. Out once again. An opportunity for a break. An upline cut, not taken. Another one comes from the deeper space. Hit, and looks like he wants to throw deep, but thinks better of it and swings it around. And yeah, the disc looks like it floated a little bit, so it was a bit too high for both of the receivers. Two receivers tried to catch it, but none of them actually came down with that disc. And the Zombies, once again, moving the disc around really quickly and really well. It might be the case of upwind, downwind game a little bit. Unfortunately, I am not in Padova, so I can't really tell you if it is the case. I would love to visit, but we are commentating remotely this time. And oh, that is unfortunate for Sebastian Krebs there. I think that this maybe just floated a little bit too high for him, and he could not come down with it. So that gave another opportunity for out. For another break. Ooh, good catch. Lots of defensive pressure. I think that was almost touched, but into the end zone. Great layout grab. Was it a grab? Yes. We can see that disc in his hand. Great layout. Looks like that knocked the air out of his lungs a little bit, but he comes up and yeah, great score for Milan Fazekas. Sometimes I'm not sure if everyone's name is the Hungarian name, because Hungarian pronunciation rules can be quite tricky. But yes, good grab, great catch there in the end zone. Full extension, well done. Kept it alive and survived all the ground contacts, which could be quite a difficult one with that high-speed layout. So 2-0, out is ahead by 2 breaks. Looks like we have, not sure if it's a timeout or just a huddle, but regardless, yeah, I think Zombies need to discuss maybe their tactics a little bit and clean up some of their offenses, as they have unfortunately gave away the discs twice already in this game, and I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't want that to happen again. However, being completely honest, out also threw away a couple of discs, so yes, it is not impossible to take the disc back from them or even generate a turnover if an offensive point of out will happen. We will see, of course, how this game progresses, but it will be interesting to see the defensive pressure from Zombies. However, to play defense, first they need to score, certainly. And that is something that they have struggled for some time, unfortunately, for them. This time a long shot goes into the defense. Yeah, looked like the Zombies player was maybe considering to call a foul, but said nope, nothing really happened. You had it fair and square. But it looked like a very good shot. Maybe a slightly difficult reception, but yeah, good choice. Maybe a bit dangerous, but still. And now Oh, looks like a foul has been called on that. Yeah, that was a very interesting turn of events. A very, I don't know, 50-50 in my opinion, throw into the middle of 3 or 4 players, and one of the out players managed to get a rebound on the disc, but then it was thrown away. However, a foul was called, and yeah, now finally out are getting going with their line, and disc now in the red zone, very close to their attacking end zone, and looks like nothing's going through, but finally finds a channel for a swing, another swing across the field, almost all the way to the other side and into the end zone now. Female matching player connection. I think it was Zofia Borbalasit with the score, and that was an assist from another female matching player. Can't really see the number, unfortunately, but I will let you know who was it. That was Kata Vik. Very nice, a much better counter-attack by out, a lot calmer, seems like, with the disc, and they're finding their swings. In my opinion, maybe they are holding on to the disc a little bit too long, and some moments of time, and then after not seeing anything, just chucking it deep. However, looks like they always have an opportunity for a swing as well, and when they're taking it, everything's moving really well. When they are trying to throw deep shots, maybe not every time. But again, tell us what you think in the comments if you're watching, if you agree or disagree. Another pull by out, very nice pull. Oh wow, into the middle of the end zone. Maybe a little bit too fast, maybe could have been a bit more floaty, but regardless, Zombies are receiving and starting to moving things around pretty well. But this goes around halfway point, a long shot into the end zone. Can she hold on to it? No, it goes to the side of the field. Very unfortunate. Oh, it was a great run. Maybe that disc needed a little bit more of an edge, but yeah, it was a good look. Very good look. Very unfortunate for Zombies. They can't really find that first point yet for themselves. They're doing so well until that last shot into the end zone that doesn't really come out as well as they would have liked, as they would have liked it. These two teams actually played already together last year, and out beat them 14-8. 14-8. Unfortunately, the ranking site is not updated yet for 2024. We can't really check their common opponents for the previous year or for this year, so we can't really find out what's the matchup between them and what's the expected score, so to say. It's a really interesting video that the EUF and Ravi Vasudevan have released. It was very interesting, a very interesting watch to see the things that you can do with the system and with the app there. Going back to this game though, this year, 2024, Zombies with a great advancing pass there into the red zone and trying to finally find that first score after out. Have lost the disc with an amazing layout attempt, but that was very visionary and great communication. And this time, no, or is it? Oh, I think the Zombie player there actually had a chance, and out deciding to pick up that disc and just throw it as deep as they can. It looks like they're just playing Huck and Hope. I'm not sure if it's that windy, or Huck and D rather. Not sure if it's that windy for that style of play. But Maybe it is. Who knows? Another deep shot by Zombies, and I think there was a bit of a contact there, but nothing's called. Good, as long as the players agree on that, that is absolutely fine. And out, another opportunity for a break. Are they going to throw it deep? Looks like they really like their dip looks, but no, this time it's the swing to the other side of the field. Now the disc is in the middle of the field, looking for the swing, but looks like she was not ready for that disc, and she's even, looks like, judging by the body language, she's even asking, like, was that for me? Probably she thought that that disc is going to someone behind her, but yes, unfortunately, sometimes on the field you can't really realize if that disc is going for you at the speed and at an angle as it is, but yes, of course, from the overhead shot of the camera, we could see that it was for that player. However, fortunately, Zombies are giving the disc back to out, and out this time, maybe not throwing it too deep, and nice move there by Sara Pakshai, who just went towards the middle of the end zone and then out to the sideline for a relatively easy score for the Hungarians. Yep, she started moved her defender slightly towards the middle, opened the space near the sideline, and just attacked it. Good toe drag. I think it was very close to the sideline, but yeah, she did pretty well to hold on to this disc. 4-0. Out is all breaks, scoring all the breaks of this game and all the points of this game so far. Zombies are on 0. Hopefully they will find their rhythm, they will find their connections, and make this game a little bit less one-sided, so to say. Zombies with the disc. A nice leading pass, long shot. Wow, nice. Great grab there by the out player. I think it was Koren, Johannes Koren, who tried to squeeze it into the end zone, but unfortunately it was dropped. It was a, yeah, that is a great advancing pass there. And yes, I was right. It was Koren who tried to squeeze it into the end zone, but it was, yes, cold dropped disc. And that was very too quick of a release to generate any spin on that disc, and that just fell into the ground. Zombies are trying to find any options, but can't really see anything, and just elect to choose something. I think he was trying to maybe choose too many targets and activating too many players while not really focusing on one, and sometimes it's the best thing to just look at one player and say, I want you to get open for me now. But that did not happen, unfortunately, so that was throwaway and out once again. This time not really throwing any deep shots until now. Commentator's curse or blessing, looks like more of a blessing for number 7, Gabor Takac, with the score. Nice long shot. Looks like they were trying to find these long shots in the previous points, and they did not come out very well, but this time, this particular shot, yeah, that was picture perfect for Takac, for the receiver in the end zone. Well, yeah, however, the defense, Konstantin Lana, he was very close. He may have even touched that disc. good job. Well done. Not to give up on that disc. Maybe if it would have been a layout and a bit of a more of a impulse, maybe he could have knocked it away, but maybe he was hoping that he can run it down and defend it without laying out. But would have been a good highlight anyway. Zombies once again with the opportunity for an offensive hold, the first one of the game for them, and yeah, so far it's been all out, so to say, and once again that disc is scooped up and defended and out with another break opportunity. Yep, moving that disc around now on the far sideline from your screens into the center. Yeah, that disc is floating a lot. I think it's quite windy in Padua. And yeah, I think you can also hear the wind fluttering around our microphones, on-site microphones, but that does not stop out. That is another score and another break, so that is 6-0. I think that's quite a painful start for the Austrian side for Zombies. Marton Pakshai to Kata Pik. I think that is the second point for Kata, as she has scored an offense previously. So she now has... Oh no. Oh well. Yes, she did have another assist earlier. So yeah. This time coming up with the goal, so doing it on both sides of the field. Yes, quite unfortunate for Zombies. I'm not sure if we have a timeout on the field. I would not be surprised if there is a timeout on the field. I think Zombies need to talk about what's not working and what is needed. Yes, as you can see, timeout on the field is called. I was talking about the algorithm and the ranking system. It's a very interesting watch. Actually, you can watch it on the European Ultimate Federation website. Yes, Ravi Vasudevan is running through the whole system with additional interesting blowout rules and the ranking system and the number system. I've been talking to some of fellow commentators, and many of them said, like, my head hurts after watching that, which is understandable. It is quite a difficult and very technical watch, but I think it gives a very clear overview of what's going on, and I think Ravi is planning to do another stream, another live on Monday after the Spring Tour, which you're watching right now, and to go through all the updates and all of the ranking that is given to all of the teams. So if you're curious where you stand, I think you can also send a comment to him in the live chat during that live, and he will also have a look at the team that you're interested in and explain everything there. Oh, great run down by the defender there, almost intercepting that disc near their attacking end zone. But disc is still with Zombies, now pushing it through, and another long shot, and too long. That was, yeah, that was a good look, but should have been, yeah, that disc should have had a little bit more of a curve, and yeah, I think it was carried a little bit by the wind that you probably hear in your speakers. That, yeah, we do hear some wind fluttering around, and the trees are moving in the background there. Disc once again with out, who are working around their own end zone. It's like they need to get out of there quite quickly, and maybe that's not the way you would want to do that. Maybe you should have found a little bit more of a space, but that gives another opportunity, a very good opportunity for Zombies, as they are starting from their, oh, hammer, yes! Looks like they should change their strategy from trying to throw long shots into throwing hammers. Looks like hammers working really well for them. Very nice one-shot score. And they are finally getting their hold. A dirty hold, but it is a hold nonetheless. And now they need to generate lots of, yeah, nice. Lots of turnovers out of the out side to get their break streak started. There was Johannes Goren with that hammer to Christina Gammer in the end zone. Great shot, and this time Zombies are getting ready to get on their defense. They have generated some turnovers from Hungarians and some miscommunications. However, unfortunately, it was their own offensive points, and most of the times Hungarians were able to get that disc back for another break opportunity. But it's not impossible, is all I'm saying. Oh, that was a bit of a zone, but a channel, an open channel, was very quickly found, and oh, great try. Maybe a little bit too far for the receiver, and looks like some words are being exchanged between the out players, asking some questions. The receiver is asking questions from a thrower, and the thrower is asking some questions from the receiver. Interesting. In my opinion, it was that disc was a little bit too far for the receiver. Even with the layout, it was a difficult one to catch. But regardless, there is an opportunity for a break for Zombies. Is it going to be a game of breaks? Possible. It is possible. So Zombies are picking up. It looks like a pick has been called on the field. Not sure where exactly that happened, but wait, that is not. Oh, there is a gender mismatch. Apparently, there is a gender mismatch. Oh no, that is one that. Yeah, looks like there is a gender mismatch on the field. Unfortunately, I did not notice what was the first point that has been played, but which gender was prevailing in the first point. But looks like, oh, maybe out did a slightly cheeky thing, and if it worked out, it worked out, but it did not. So they are asking for a repull. I'm also not sure which team was at fault. And usually the team that was not at fault can actually say like, we could finish up this point, or they could request a repull before the next pull, before the pull of the next point. So I'm not actually sure if Zombies were at fault. If they were, out could actually ask them to replay the point with the correct gender matchup. I think this is what happened here. I would be curious to rewatch that and to see who was actually at fault here. But regardless, as you see on your screens, out have now another opportunity for an offensive hold after that repull, and the timeout has been called by the out player, which is yeah, absolutely fine. And looks like there was no stall count for that player. And we'll take a short break, and we will be back with you in a few seconds. Yeah, you've just seen that graphic of the in and out, and that's exactly what I was talking about, the ranking system that is being explained on the EUF website. So if you want to go to live.europeanultimatefederation.eu, you can find the latest episode with the latest explanation and the latest updates. Unfortunately, I think the ranking system is still in 2023 mode, so you can't really see the 2024 and what's going on in all of the games that have been, should have been, or were counted. Not sure about the tense situation here, but yes, I'm sure that it will be updated after the spring tour, after this weekend, as there will be a lot of interesting data coming in, and the algorithm will have a lot of numbers to crunch and to give us the correct ranking for the moment. But back to this particular game, where Out are up on Zombies, 6 breaks to 1 offensive hold. And this is the first opportunity for Out for an offense, for an offensive hold. There was a very interesting situation where the point was actually replayed, and there was a repull on the field due to a gender mismatch, and looks like Zombies were actually the ones who had the incorrect gender on. So the point was restarted after Zombies actually generated a turnover, but this time Out are on the offense and trying to tow. No, too long. That disc was a little too long from, I think that was thrown by Fazekas. And another opportunity for Zombies to get a break. I'm pretty sure that this time this point will not be replayed, and there will be no repull. So a swing and another swing. Ooh, that was almost a run-through block by the Out defender. Zombies working that disc pretty well, almost into the red zone, and that is a little too. Ooh, great grab. Good. She did well to hold on to it, Sofia Spar, and now trying to find anything, and resets the disc back to her teammate, and oh no, Handel maybe threw it a little bit too low for her receiver, and that unfortunately bounced off his hands as he was very, very close to that sideline, and Out have another opportunity for a hold. Yeah, this time they're working. Yeah, once again, they're working relatively slowly, and another blade over the top and into the ground. That disc is going right into the ground. Looks like it's another mistake from Fazekas, the second one in a row, unfortunately for him. And he gives another opportunity for Zombies for a break. Another low disc. Looks like the wind may be pushing it down. But yeah, still the Zombies are holding on to it and looking for an opportunity. Another swing, now in the red zone. Very close to scoring, very close to the line, and oof, she held on to it, but this time, no. Very unfortunate. Maybe her receiver was not ready that the disc will come at him with that kind of speed, and yeah. Unfortunately, he only raised his hand but could not close his fist there. And that disc, too long. Out. Would really like to put it deep, it seems like, but some of these discs are too deep for their receiver. As you see, Georgi Yasai Christian is visibly tired, I think, after running this point quite hard. It's been a long point and also involved at least one timeout. We'll see if another one will be called by Zombees this time. No, at least not yet. Oh, that was knocked away, and that is a golden opportunity for out, as they are basically on the doorstep of that point, and this time taken well. It almost seemed like that disc was maybe misthrown and thrown into, but it was perfectly into space for the receiver, and yeah, just a run through block, and yep, into the receiver in the end zone. Actually had two receivers, the thrower there. As you can see, both of them had a great opportunity for the catch. But yes, Yasai Christian, who unfortunately could not run down that very long disc, to Marton Pakshai for the score. And 7-1, we are playing the game to 15, so halftime will be at 8. And if out will manage to get another break, then yes, it is a there is a very high possibility that the halftime will be after this point. But of course, as a neutral, I would love to see a closer game, let's put it this way, and hopefully Zombies will be able to take a chance of another offensive hold, maybe this time a clean hold. I don't think that they were any clean points so far, and that was a hand block. That was a hand block from the out defender as the zombie handler tried to release that disc. Great quick hands and quick reaction, just knocked that disc into the ground very quickly, and yeah, out have another opportunity for a break, and another timeout is called by out. Looks like they want to use all of their timeouts. I wonder where did they learn to do that? We'll take another break once again, and we will be back in a few seconds with you. Don't go anywhere. As you hear the volunteers and scorekeepers' whistles, we see that the players are starting to move into their positions that they would like to take after the timeout. We will have the offense set first in white, the Hungarian outfit of out, and then as they will be ready, we will see the defensive sets from Zombies. Everybody will agree that everyone's ready. The disc will be checked in, as you can see, and the out will try to get a quick score and another break for the halftime. Another hammer, so it's a hammer response into the hands of the receiver, number 7, Gabor Takac. Another point for him. He's doing pretty well in this game. I think that is his 3rd point, if I remember right, for another break. So 8-1 is the score. No, 2nd point, 2nd goal for Gabor Takac there. And thrown by Mate Sabolc-Nagy. Yeah, for the halftime. So that has been 7 breaks and 2 holds in the whole game. So 7 breaks by out, 1 hold and 1 hold for Zombies. It's been a very difficult start of the game for the Austrian outfit, but I'm sure that they will try to find their rhythm in the second half. Like I've said, they have played last year, these two teams, in EUCR East and mixed in Brno, and out won Zombies 14-8. This time out is doing a little bit better, it looks like, but who knows? Maybe there are some new players, new people who are still integrating into the team and learning a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't know much about either of these teams, except for their countries. I did play in Hungary in the past, but it's been, I think, about 6 or 7 years, and I have played with a different team, and I unfortunately do not recognize any of the names on the Hungarian squad. So if you have any data, if you have any interesting stats and any interesting information about any of the players, feel free to send it to me or send it in the chat as well, in the live chat. We are always happy to get to know a little bit more about the players and who they are and what they do and where do they play. As we see, both teams are getting ready for the second half. I think out received... No, they scored the first break, so this time they will be starting on offense. So it's not going to be all breaks for them. They also have scored 1 offensive point in the first half, but this time, yeah, they're working the disc very, very quickly, and a quick give and go, a blade, and this time, this disc, oof, great take by the player there. Well done to hold on to it. The defense was very, very close. Of course, number 15, Katavik. That's her 3rd point of the game. Nice, well done. She ran down that disc really, really well under lots of pressure there from a gender mismatched player, I'm pretty sure. So, but not a problem for her, as you can see on the replay. Well done, very well done, and also well done by the zombie player to avoid any kind of dangerous body contact, as it could be quite something that happens sometimes, unfortunately, and something that yeah, we don't want to see, of course. Don't know, was it just me, or it looked like there was a lot of players on the out line? I hope that they only have 7 on the field and not 8. Yeah, it is. It just seemed to me that there was a bit too many players, but I am, of course, mistaken. And the Zombies on the doorstep just need a few meters into the end zone, but the handler there elects to go back and the swing and another swing. And now a deep shot into the end zone, and that is defended by out player. And out with another opportunity for a break. Once again, oh, that disc got lifted by the wind, it seems like. And Zombies picking up, and yeah, nice. Good. Federico Battiston read that disc pretty well and realized that this is not going anywhere. This is only going into his hands for an easier catch, easier clap catch, rather than trying to dig it out of the air. Oh yeah, nice. He was ready for it. He just went into the middle of the end zone and then changed his direction very quickly, and his defense reacted quite slowly. So that is a break for Zombies. So they're starting that half pretty well. Hopefully they will be able to do that. Oh no, I apologize. I think it was a hold for them, because yes, it was 8-1. Yes, I'm sorry. There was 2 holds in the second half, but still, yes, it seems like they are generating some turnovers out of out. That's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah. Another opportunity for a break for Zombies. If they defend, of course. If that disc will be turned over, but almost an offside situation. But a nice pull. Maybe a little bit short, but I think this is the upwind side, so maybe these discs are being pushed back a little bit more than the other way. Out now, moving that disc around very quickly. Very nice move. Maybe a bit of a grip lock there, but still the receiver comes down with the disc pretty well. And nice break, and now the disc goes around into the end zone for, oh no, she almost got it. She was very close. Katavik once again, yeah, she has a nose for the end zone. She's always looking for this disc in the end zone, but that gives an opportunity for Zombies. And a long shot, too long? Yeah, just a little bit too long for number 84, for Ben Jakob Weinzierl. I hope I say that right. But too long for him, not even he couldn't really come with a bit. Oh, and that is a bit from, pretty sure that's Katavik once again, and she held on to this disc once again really well. That's a great catch. That's a great grab. Very nice athletic grab. difficult disc. Pretty sure that it was also accelerated by the wind, but well done. That great grab. Yeah, she looks to be a little bit shaken. Whew. Very nice. A difficult catch. Nice athletic grab, and yeah, it was Katavi from Milan Fazekas. And out is back on defense. It worked for them in the first half pretty well. And Zombies are looking for another offensive point. Lots of pressure for that reception, and yeah, another upline shot goes a little bit too long. Looks like this is what they probably want to work on, some uplines and leading passes, because they seem to be a little bit mistimed or maybe a little bit too fast. Yeah, maybe not receiver error, not this time, but rather throwing miscue. Maybe they should hold on to this disc a little longer. But out. Another opportunity for a break for them. They've had lots of them, and they have converted on many of them. Leading pass, and that is, yeah, that is a little bit too short, I think. And looks like a taller figure of the defender could get to this disc a lot faster. And Zombies are picking up and looking for another. Oh, too high. That disc have jumped up, I think, because of the wind. And out, another opportunity for a break. Just one shot, and that is into the end zone for Gabor Takac for another score. We also see the defender there visibly upset by for misreading the disc, Johannes Koren. Yeah, I think he had a very good opportunity of defending that disc, but that did not happen. Oh, you see in the background the players of the previous match, or of the next match. I'm not sure. Warming up. Is it the warm up or is it the cool down? I think is it One Tribe? I think it is. Probably getting ready for their next game. Yes, it is. In this game, Zombies, though, are once again, yeah, they start really well, but actually not even this time. Unfortunately, that disc was not reacted on by the offense, by her teammate, but rather on the defense, and the defense, yeah, simply said, "Thank you very." Oh, that is fancy shovel pass into the end zone by out. I mean, it's still a score, but come on. You could throw a normal backhand with a nice pivot, but instead just pushes it in just like that. I mean, it's still a score, sure. I'm sure that the receiver will still take that. But yeah, Zofia Sit will take another stat. Marton Pakshai will take another stat. I think it is his third stat of the game. And another break for the outside. Zombies, unfortunately, only mustering 2 points up until this moment of the game. I'm sure that they will do their best to find another score. But it might be a little bit too late as well, and this gap might be just a little bit too big. So 10 points. I'm curious if the interesting ranking system and this blowout rule, which I still don't really completely understand, this game might actually not count for the ranking. I'm not entirely sure how exactly does it work, but there is a possibility that this game might not count for the ranking system. It will still count as a game and as a sanctioned EUF game, but there might be no rating earned or lost for this particular game, as it is such a big difference of the score. Oh yeah, there was that disc was knocked into the ground, but I think the receiver is arguing that that disc was still in his. He still had an opportunity to catch it, or maybe caught it, judging by the body language of Johannes Koren. If we could see the replay, that would be great, but not sure if we can. Still, clap of the hands. Players, I think, agree to. Looks like they agreed to disagree and send the disc back. Yes. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that the defender's hand was there first, but yeah, that's my perspective. Players may have different perspectives, of course, on the field, and if they can't agree on anything, they can just send the disc back to the last undisputed thrower, and that's exactly what happened. And oh, that was a bit of a travel there, but not called there. Batiston and Koren are playing a bit of a give and go and moving that disc quickly there and back. Klebaina now joins the handler space. Koren finds a bit of a channel there, but I think that would most probably be a no. Okay, I thought that there was a bit of a contact there into the end zone for the on the receiver on Batiston, but yeah, looks like he dropped it all by himself, and he's not arguing that. So an opportunity for out for another break. Long shot. Let's see if anybody have a position to run it down. Is that? Yeah. Good catch. On the doorstep, right on the line, and then into Laura Anna Profantier, maybe. Not sure how to pronounce that name correctly, but yes, for another break for out. So that is a 13-2. With plenty of time to play, I'm pretty sure that it will be a game to 15. Yeah, let's see the closing stages, of course, of this game as we are close to finishing it. Zombies, once again, starting their offense. and moving the disc almost to the half field point. Oh, that looked, yeah, that looked like it almost fell off the hands of the receiver, but no, still well held on to it. I'm pretty sure that the disc is just, oh no, and that is right in the hands of the defender there from Hungary, and that disc floats pretty high, but perfect for the receiver who sends it deep into the defender. So Zombies, another opportunity for a hold, and that unfortunately is given back to out, and that disc goes into the ground, and a long shot now for the out player, but yeah, a little bit too long for Georgia Christian, and that disc will be given back to Austrians, to Zombies. It was a good look, I think, but maybe that disc got carried by the wind a little bit too far, and which was not, of course, the intention of the thrower. Good upline pass. Let's see, finds an lonely receiver in the middle. Another cut. Oh, nice. They're finding some spaces. And longer shots. Under double coverage, but well received there. I think that is Holzapfel, and into the end zone. Ooh, difficult catch for Sebastian Krebs, but he does it well, and yeah, he found some space in the end zone and managed to hold on to that disc. But yes, very difficult catch, which started by Holzapfel, who found Batiston, and Batiston. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that hammer, I think, maybe has landed a little bit higher than Batiston wanted, but Krebs managed to find it pretty well and held on to it for another score. So Zombies scored 3 points, and 2 of them were hammers. Maybe they should start throwing hammers a little bit more. That might be a little bit more effective for them. Don't know. Maybe it's one of the first tournaments for Zombies after the indoor season. I'm not sure if Zombies are playing indoor, but indoor, all the blades and all the hammers, they all work perfectly because there is no wind. And sometimes adapting from the indoor throws and indoor style could take a few weeks, could take a while. Maybe also these discs are carried a little bit more because of the wind. Regardless, we are playing outdoor, we are playing with the wind, and this is the right thing to do. And we are playing mixed, which is the best division, in my opinion. And out, have another opportunity for a hold. So far, I think they did score all of their holds. Yes, they did. And they would try to repeat that for an opportunity to close out this game and to bring this game to 14-3 to the match point situation. But first, of course, they need to score that. That's a really good handler positioning with an empty receiver. Oh, I think that receiver was left all alone there in the end zone. You cannot do that with Kata Vik, because she will get these discs if they are not too long. But she was left all alone in the end zone with her defender very far away from her. But unfortunately for out, it was overthrown, and Kata could not get to it. That disc, ooh, low, fancy catch, but this was lifted by the wind, I think, and out have another opportunity for a dirty hold, but hold nonetheless. Surveying her options and finding a wide open handler a little bit behind. Oh, that is also, yeah, looks like it's floated up because of the wind. So Zombies have an opportunity for a break now. Oh, that is a tight channel by the looks of it, but well received by Batiston. Yeah, he has touched the disc quite a lot of times, and ooh, fancy offhand throw, but I think Weinzierl was not ready for it, thrown by the left hand of Batiston, by the offhand. So out with another opportunity, but they need to work all of the field, all of the length of the field. I mean, we know that they are not shy to throw deep shots, and we see one over here. Katavik, once again, pretty sure, finds it on the doorstep. Now needs to calm down and find something. And is that a timeout? Yeah, that was a timeout called, and wise decision. Now they can find and set something up that they want. Yeah, very wise decision. Absolutely. We'll take another quick break as the players are taking a break on the field by themselves, and see you in a few seconds. As you see the scorekeeper's whistle, and zombies are starting to move off the field. Additional zombies and additional outs are getting out of the field. Out will get into their offensive sets. Zombies will set their defense. I'm pretty sure that there will be some kind of a set play for out. They will try to score something quick, something easy, something one pass. Looks like that didn't work out, and now she needs a reset. And ooh, that was almost defended by Zombies. But that throw, ooh, whoa, well done. That is a difficult thing to do, and that just popped up. I wonder who was that. I think it was number 14. Is that right? No. Yes. Not sure. I'll let you know in a second. Yes, 14. Luka Sarapakshai. Well done. That is a very difficult thing to do when the disc pops up. You're not sure if it goes too high, where it is, and to find that quick awareness and understanding where that disc is a very hard thing, especially when the disc is coming to you with that kind of speed. Oof. Good. Very, very nice. Good catch and good score. another score for out, a break. Sorry, apologies. A hold, an offensive hold, because they started that point on offense. There were quite a lot of turnovers in this point. I think the wind has been an 8 defender on playing for both of the teams, so to say. And out are now have an opportunity to win this game if they generate a turnover and convert that break. It is very possible that they could close off this game, and of course Zombies will try to delay that, but considering the point difference, could be quite a difficult thing to do. But let's see what's going to happen. And yeah, there is that turnover, and the handler sticking up very close to the end zone on the attacking half already. Up line, just a few meters out, maybe 5 or so. Looking for something, can't really find an Ablady. Ooh, fancy footwork, and that is signaled in by the Zombie side. Number 37, Milan Fazekas, with the score thrown by Balin Kendeseredash. Yeah, quite a decisive win for out. Lots of turnovers, I think, on both sides. However, yeah, clearly out when they were. I think when they were moving the disc from side to side, that worked a lot better for them. But unfortunately, Zombies could not connect very well between themselves. So we will see, of course, how both of these teams will do in this. Yeah, today and tomorrow they have plenty of games to play, of course. And I'm sure that they will look to improve and get some better connections between themselves. From me, Dmitry Doroshenko, that will be all. We will take a break on that stream, but we will be back here with me at 2:20 local Padova time. We will be watching BN1 taking on Wunder Team in another game of mixed division. I'll be back with you in about an hour and a half. Thank you for listening, and don't go anywhere. There is plenty more of Ultimate to watch on 4 different fields. I think it's more actually than 4 different fields. There is plenty of fields all over Europe. So find something that you like, find the team that you want to watch, and stick to it. See you soon.
I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, or show me what you can do.